Hey guys, so there's a topic I kind of want to cover today because it's something that gets brought up a lot, and I think it's something that is super under addressed, right? So, meditation, right? So many people tell me on a daily basis in the line of work that I do that they are not capable of meditating. They say they just don't know how, that they're not good at it, their brain doesn't work that way. They try, they can't seem to shut their brain off, hence the words, shut your brain off. That, my friends, is not what meditation is. Meditation is not about shutting your brain off and making yourself not have a thought at all. On the contrary, because I used to be one of these people who couldn't meditate, and then my meditations turned from a very frustrating experience into full-blown visions, full-blown movies playing in my head, answering the questions that I had. And it took one simple change. The change was allowing myself to use my imagination, right? We think meditation means shut your brain off. It doesn't mean shut your brain off. It means shut your brain's connection to the physical world off, right? Shut off those thoughts that are telling you, I need to get the laundry done, I need to get this done, tomorrow I have this, oh, I have so many things to do, I don't have enough time, right? That part of your brain, right? That really conscious forefront of your brain, right? And let your unconscious mind come to play, which is something that as kids I think that we are taught very early on to stop doing, right? Our imagination gets suppressed so early as children, and we try to get forced into this practical lifestyle, right, where everything needs to be practical and everybody needs to color in the lines and nobody can use their imagination and do things differently. And that's the problem, because we have shut off the part of our brain that allows us to connect with our higher self or our unconscious mind, because it's blocked with all of this constant rational thought, logical thought, practical thought, day-to-day thought, right? So I encourage you guys, if you are struggling with meditation, try this technique. Get in your space, relax your body, put on your music, whatever it is that you're going to do, and then just allow your imagination to do its thing. So what I started off doing, I created a place where it's my place, right? It's in my mind. No one knows it exists, and it's the most beautiful place in the world to me. It's a field of flowers and mountains and butterflies and everything natural that you could possibly think of that's beautiful. And I have horses, so horses are my thing. In my meditations, I usually start off where my horse shows up in this field and we go on a ride, and then all of a sudden I get lost in the beauty of the place that I've created, and it starts to take off without me. And now I'm a watcher of what's happening, and that's where the messages come through, where all of a sudden, maybe I jumped on my horse and I'm riding through this, imaginary place, and then all of a sudden we come to a cave, and then I go into the cave, and then in the cave there's a snake with a message or whatever, just whatever it is. This is just, I'm being hypothetical, right? And then I let it keep going and keep going and keep going until the message is fully given. And then what I do immediately after I come out of my meditation, I grab my journal, I write down every single thing that I saw, everything I saw, and then I go back and I look at it and I see what it was trying to tell me. And it is the most amazing thing ever, the most amazing tool I have ever come up with. Personally, I taught myself to do this because any question I've ever needed an answer to has come through my meditation. It has been amazing. I've seen past lives in my meditations. I have seen answers to questions that I was really struggling with. One thing that we don't do enough is we don't talk to our higher self. We don't talk to our unconscious mind. Meditation is a way to do that. You can literally go within and speak to your higher self, and you will get answers that way as well. For me, it's a lot cooler to see a full-blown visual, and I'm in a mental space where my mind is so open to receiving messages. I'm enjoying what I'm seeing. It's like watching a movie. When you're watching a movie, you're just so open to what's coming next that you don't try and dictate what's going to happen next. You're just excited to see what happens next. And that's what meditation should be. That's really meditating. This like sit in silence thing and beat yourself up for not being able to sit silent enough, that is the opposite of healing. That is the opposite of helpful. And I really just thought people needed to hear that, because I was a person that really, really, really struggled with letting my mind go, with allowing myself to just fully become in the moment. And it was because I was taught wrong. I was taught that I needed to shut my brain off and I needed to not have a single thought. On the contrary, if a thought comes through while you're trying to relax, acknowledge it and then move it on its way. Okay, that's nice. Keep moving, Don't get upset with yourself like, oh God, I thought about something. I shouldn't think about something. That's not what it is. Let the forefront of your mind clear out its conscious day-to-day thoughts. Let it clear out. It's going to have a moment where it needs to clear. right? And allow yourself to focus on the imaginative part of it. And this becomes so fun. It's so vibrant. It's so beautiful, the things that we can create with our mind. Like I said, I created a field where I go to when I want to meditate. You can create anything. I have another place I go to when I'm really dealing with a problem and I need to feel safe. It's a room I built out of crystals in my head, obviously. No one knows what this place is. And I can sit in there and I can heal myself, right? Literally, however it works for you, however it looks for you. We are all so unique that every single person is going to have something that, is more attractive to them. But for me, nature, crystals, horses, that's all my stuff, right? Whatever your stuff is, whatever it is, let your imagination come to play. Let that side of your brain come out. Allow it to take the lead, allow it to take the reins, and just see what happens. And I promise you, you're going to see an amazing shift. Happy healing, everyone.